Hey, my village, it's your coach Mo, and I am back. I want to reintroduce myself because some of you are new subscribers and you've never seen me before and you don't know who I am. So I go by Coach Mo, but my name is Monique. I am a parenting and business coach. I help entrepreneur parents break the cycle of generational curses. I help them also co-parent with success and master time management and work-life balance while building a legacy to be able to provide for and raise mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally healthy children. So now that we got that out of the way, I have a new topic for you guys today. So this one is going to be kind of funny, but I love this topic. It's your child don't act out for no reason. Let's see who we go trigger today, because a lot of people got triggered from this topic. I had this topic on my podcast a few months ago and it just got brought up again. People like, my kid act up, they acting a fool and da-da-da-da. I'm like, who do you think they get it from? Like, we taught them this. So let's get into this topic. As parents, you need to seek to understand why your kid is acting up, why your kid do what they do, because a lot of the times we taught them their learned behaviors. Hello. They've been watching you and you're the only person they're around majority of the time. Of course, they're going to pick up on some of your crazy characteristics. We'll just say characteristics. But a lot of the times when your kid act up, it's for a reason. It's never for no reason. They just do it because they crazy. No. It's always a reasoning behind it. That's why I ask as parents, can you seek to understand what is going on with your kid, why they're acting up? For example, my son acts up, not in public because he know better, but he will act a fool if he's hungry or tired. It's usually those two things. Any other time, he's a really good kid. He get complimented for how he acts, his manners, being courteous, because those are the morals and values I instilled in him. But I know when he started to have an attitude, grumpy, cranky, he's either hangry or he needs to go to bed. So, or like another reason, he act out when he want attention. So if I see myself being busy with work all the time and I'm busy with grad school or my clients and my different businesses, and I'm not giving him his family night, which is Saturday and pizza Friday, or I start forgetting stuff that he values and he hold me to. So he'll start showing off or having an attitude or just being mean. And he'd be like, you never spend time with me. And then when I start seeing that come out, I'm like, okay, you're right. It's my fault. I do apologize. I own it. Because I teach him how to be accountable and own whatever he did. Sometimes when he's mad because he's hungry and he got an attitude, he's slamming doors and stuff. I'm hungry, and dinner is taking too long to be fixed, or I'm taking too long to get him food. He apologized. Mom, I do apologize. I'm sorry, I was hungry, and I'm like, okay, I get it, I understand, but kind of I take ownership of that as well because I know at a certain point he needs to eat. So I cook him breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but I try to get it done before he wake up in the morning so that it can be ready, so I don't have to wake up to a hangry kid. So I try to get ahead of it, get lunch before he tell me he's hungry, get dinner ready by 7 before he gets hungry. So me as a parent, I know what triggers him and his behavior. He acts out like when he misses his dad. His dad is in another state, and so is all his siblings. So he'd be like, I miss my siblings and I never get to see them. We only talk on the phone. So I know that when he starts to get sad or show signs of depression, that, okay, it's time for his dad to come see him, or us to go see his dad or his siblings. But I do try to seek to understand. I take a deep breath and think, did I feed him yet when he's acting out? Or if his mouth is reckless, I know that was me. sometimes I don't even get mad because I was like that with my parents, and they used to always be like, your mouth is going to get you in trouble. I used to hear that all the time as a child. Get kicked out of class, be like, you talking too much, but now I get paid to talk. And people want to hear what I say, and they pay me to tell them stuff. So I tell them, it's a purpose. Like, you're trying to shut me up, but I knew people want to hear what I got to say. So now I make money doing it. And my parents are proud of me. I always tell parents, don't react, because our first instinct is, if you don't be quiet, like growing up, it'd be like, I'm gonna give you something to cry for, because my son would drop and cry at the drop of a dime and be so emotional. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? I'm like, he's tired. He's 11, about to be 12 years old next month. And he would just cry. And I'm like, you too big to be crying. Be quiet. Then I catch myself like, okay, he must be tired. I'll give him a hug, nurture him. I don't use physical force because a lot of parents react and like, I'll give you a reason to cry for, or whoop them because of their behavior, because it either bring about shame, embarrassment, especially if it's in public. You see kids fall out in the store, restaurants all the time screaming, and they be sleepy, or they hungry, or their parents got them out too late. But don't react with physical force. Seek to understand first, because a lot of times they don't need to be punished, especially physically or verbal abuse, because it's always something so small that usually causes them to behave that way. So learn to discipline by first seeking to understand and talk to him. What's wrong? I ask my son all the time when he's super emotional and tired, do you need a hug? He'd be like, yeah. He's such a softie. But you would think he's such a tough person because he's so big. But don't yell. Like, he would break down if you yell at him. So we don't use yelling. Plus, it hurts my voice. I have a soft voice, and I, just like my mom, don't yell because it hurt me more than it hurt him, and it strains and it hurt my throat. So I don't like to talk loud or yell or anything like that because it hurts me and I would lose my voice really quick. Which is kind of weird because growing up I was in a choir and a cheerleader and we had to yell, but I was always the quiet person. I don't yell like that, like really loud. But before punishing or disciplining your kids, just think about, have they had a nap already? Have they ate? Things like that. So I just wanted to come today and talk to you about those things of your child not acting out for no reason. Just seek what the reason is and use your better judgment. Don't whoop them, don't discipline them, because it's always a reason. Some kids in more serious situations, they act out in school, become disrespectful, really aggressive, or they do the opposite. They shut down, they don't talk. And it could be something more serious, like someone is molesting them or touching them inappropriately, things like that. So just seek to understand before you punish, because you don't want to punish or blame them or make them feel any worse than what they already are. Listen to them. They will talk. Listen. If they feel like you're going to shut them down and you're not going to listen, you would never find out what's really going on to cause them to, for their behavior to change. But hopefully this is good for you and you liked it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment. I want to hear what are your thoughts on this. And until next time, your Coach Mo is out.